Vicki Hogarth, and welcome to Southwest Magazine. On today's episode, I am joined by Katherine Mills, the president of the BIA in St. Stephen, and Nelson Lynds of Exit Realty and Guy Arday Insurance, here to talk about Christmas in St. Stephen as well as Season of Savings in St. Stephen. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Nelson, I'd love to start off by talking about why Exit Realty and Guy Arday wanted to be the main sponsor of Seasons of Savings in St. Stephen.
Well, it's important to us to keep things local and shop local. We're not really a retail store for people to just pop in and buy something, so what a better way to be part of the savings of the season in St. Stephen than to be the main sponsor.
You've been really active in the Christmas season already. I couldn't help but notice your big performance in the parade on the weekend, as well as your generous donation to Santa's Helpers. Tell us a little bit about why Guy Arday doesn't only like to sponsor, but also be involved.
Well, it's important to be part of the community and be involved with the community. So being in the parade and to be part of the float for the Christmas, it was a great team effort, and it's great to take part in the downtown St. Stephen area, and we were also in the St. Andrew's parade this weekend, and so it's a great fun.
One of the best things, I think, I don't know if it was accidentally planned, was to do those parades back to back this year, so we could have collaborators like Guy Arday representing in both.
Yeah, it worked out well, and it was a lot of fun with the team in both nights, and we thoroughly enjoyed it for sure.
And you were the gingerbread men, for anyone who were wondering.
The dancing gingerbread men, yes, that's right.
Katherine, as the BIA president, talk to me a little bit about this upcoming weekend's Shop Local St. Stephen. What's the idea behind the event, and what does it entail?
So the Shop Local event is going to be on Friday night and Saturday night, December 8th and 9th. The idea behind it is to really promote everyone to get downtown and shop our local businesses. We have 41 participating businesses, and each and every one of them have some special spin on the Shop Local initiative. So they'll be giving maybe a treat or a discount or whatever it is that they're offering. It's going to make your shopping experience just a little more special than your day-to-day pop-in.
Do you both have, I know one of my favorite stores is Spree. I talk about Spree a lot, whether I'm asked about it or not on the show. It's a fabulous boutique that I shop at year-round, but definitely worth checking out this weekend to see what specials are on. Are there certain places you know you both will be heading to?
I'll definitely be checking out Element 506. I usually go there there you can get some interesting little gifts that you maybe can't get anywhere else. You can't really find it online. You're not going to find it mass produced. So they always have something special there. I'm also a big fan of Spree, so I like going there. Guardian is always one of my favorite stops when I'm doing a lot. If you're looking for something that's maybe not quite mainstream, we have a lot of little shops downtown that's going to be able to get you that some little unique item that really shows that you put some thought into the gift that you're giving.
And Nelson, where are some of your favorite spots in St. Stephen?
I'd like to just pop into all the different shops downtown, especially this time of year when the snow is finally coming and Christmas season, the spirit is in the air, and it's fun to just pop in and see what little trinkets and stuff you can find, or little Christmas presents you can find throughout all the different shops downtown.
And definitely, we're filming this on the day of the first major snowfall, so we are feeling the Christmas spirit in the air. Can you tell me a little bit, with both of you working at really local businesses, what it means when people support local as a business owner or employee, to have that local support stay in the community?
I think that it's important when it stays in the community. When you shop local, it comes back to the community directly or indirectly, one way or another, and it's so important to be able to support local suppliers and local business people. It's tenfold when it comes back to the community. There's always sponsorships that people are looking for, sponsorships or donations. So when you shop local, you give a better chance of local businesses being able to support local teams, whether it's hockey or volleyball or baseball or whatever the case might be, it really gives a good foundation to the community and sponsorship.
Yeah, dollars spent in our downtown at our local businesses, they keep going back into our downtown. So when you shop local, you know that the money stays local. That's what helps give jobs to all of our employees so that they can, provide for their own families. In turn, the money they make is going to be spent in our community as well. So we want to keep the momentum going, and we want to keep everything circulating. So shopping local is so very important, just because the more dollars that our local businesses have, the more dollars they're able to reinvest in the community that they love so much. Without them, you don't have a town.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, this point in time with gas being the price that it is, to shop local, it's more than just supporting your community. It actually makes more sense in this day and age to stay put and do so much of your shopping in the community. You've had the chance to see this at work. If we look back at Moonlight Madness and the Passport Weekend, can you talk to me about the success of that and what you saw happen in the first real Christmas shopping weekend of the season?
So Moonlight Madness was a great success. If anybody had been downtown that night, it was just bumper to bumper cars throughout the whole downtown. And it was funny because there was one person who had come into town. They were coming to visit family, and they were like, oh my goodness, what happened? Something happened. Like, what is going on? Just because there was just a frenzy. It was exciting. Everybody was in a really good mood. The shop owners were really excited. They were extra staffed. Everyone was just, it was one of those things where there was a lot to look forward to, and I really feel like our downtown delivered on that expectation. So it was really well done. Prior to Moonlight Madness, we had our Downtown Dollars blowout sale. And so that day and that day only, you could get 10% off of Downtown Dollars. So what Downtown Dollars are, it's actual coupon. They look like coupons. They are printed money, and they have an actual face value for what is on the coupon. So if it's $10, it actually is a $10 value at any of the downtown participating businesses. So on that day, you were able to purchase $100 for only $90. The wonderful thing about that is you could take that $90 of downtown dollars, go shop those local businesses during Moonlight Madness who were giving an additional discount from their stores. So you were able to take $100 and actually have it up to $130, $140 value of merchandise. So it was really good for our shoppers. It created a lot more excitement, and we were so pleased with how well that went that we want to go ahead and do it again. So we are announcing that the BIA is going to do another Downtown Dollar blowout. It's going to be 20% on the 20th. So if you come in and buy $100 of Downtown Dollars, you only have to spend $80.
Wow. So this is breaking news right here, which is always exciting for Southwest Magazine to be the home ground of breaking news in the community. So 20% off of Downtown Dollars on December 20th, which is really like a Boxing Day sale before Boxing Day, especially if you have Christmas shopping left to do.
Right.
So, and that works so that any participating business, if I, let's say, wanted $100 of Downtown Dollars, it would cost me $80.
Right.
And then I would have $100 worth of shopping dollars downtown?
Correct. Correct. You could go into any of the local retailers. You could come into Pita Pit, for example. I co-own Pita Pit with Rob Mills, and you could get a meal there. If your meal came to, for a couple of people, if it came to $35 and you gave me 50 downtown dollars, I'm going to give you change in real money for that 50. Then I take that $50 that we collected in our cash, we take it to the BIA, and they redeem that for the face value of the money. So it does work just like real money. So imagine it being a gift card to 41 businesses.
And so that's another great idea, is that you don't have to spend it on December 20th. It could be also like giving someone a gift certificate to shop local.
Exactly. It's the one item that you can do that isn't so limited to just maybe a store, a couple stores, or a dozen. It's actually dozens of retail spots that you can go and use those downtown dollars. So it is a gift that's worth giving. It's cost effective, and it just keeps supporting our communities and keeps building us up.
Love it so much. Can we talk a little bit about some more activities coming up down the line, including a cookie decorating? I guess it's townwide. It's sponsored by the Municipal District of St. Stephen, but it has a very special guest who some might recognize. Well, I think everyone recognizes this special guest, but I'll let you tell us who it is leading the way.
Sure. So we have our local town icon, Dot Larson, and if you're not familiar with Dot Larson, you probably haven't spent a lot of time in St. Stephen. The town is hosting the cookie decorating with Dot Larson. It's free. It's a free event. It's going to be at the Oak Bay Hall, and you do need to register in advance. Okay. So I would guess that this is going to be very well attended by a lot of youngsters, and they all know Dot. She helped them cross the street from the time they were in kindergarten and right up through. She hasn't been doing it for a little while, but she's still so well known. I mean, she still goes out in the community and still gives little Christmas or birthday presents to the children that she used to help cross the street every day. And how she knows them all, I'll never know.
And anyone who's lucky enough to see the Christmas parade would have noticed Dot was the candy cane queen in the candy cane themed Christmas parade this year, so it was pretty special to see her. I guess we all think, I think she might be Charlotte County's most famous person. It's quite possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, there's also one of the most fun days in St. Stephen during the holidays is the ugly Christmas sweater day. I don't find any Christmas sweaters ugly personally, but it's December 22nd. That's right. And it's a townwide day. I'm going to let you take the lead on this one, Nelson, because I know that Guy Day, from contests I've seen online, has a really amazing history in dressing up for any kind of holiday. Right. But have you picked out your outfit yet? I should start off by asking.
I may have something picked out, but I'm not going to give too much of that away yet. I put a lot of time into it, but we'll see on the 22nd what it comes out looking like. But you're right, we take part in a lot of that stuff. For instance, Halloween, we did our Halloween contest where everybody that dressed up got to donate to their local charity. So we donated to 14 local charities during Halloween. We're also doing the ugly sweater at work on the 22nd. We had a little bit of a head start on that. We had our Christmas party this weekend, which was ugly sweater themed. So I think people are well underway getting ready for the 22nd, but make sure that everybody tells your friends and your family about it so that we can have the whole town participate in it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and to see what everybody comes up with that day.
And I know that you actually had a Christmas outfit. We were underdressed for today. Nelson left his Christmas outfit in the hallway because we didn't up our game enough for you. So unfortunately, he's not wearing it right now.
That's good.
And I'd love to throw back to your last Guy Day Halloween contest with costumes, because the winner in your office donated to Santa's Helpers, and your office gave $300 for the winner of that contest.
That's right.
But then you topped it off to another special donation to Santa's Helpers, which everyone knows, 53 years in our community of helping families in need. So when a local business steps up like that to say, not only do we want to give this, but we're going to top it up more, it means a lot, because it goes a long way. That sponsors a lot of kids to have a Christmas in Charlotte County. So tell us a little bit about the amount and why Guy Day was feeling so generous towards Santa's Helpers.
Well, so our winners of the Halloween contest donated the $300, and Guy Day topped it up with another $1,000, so $1,300 altogether went to Santa's Helpers from Guy Day. And it's just so important, and that just brings back shopping local. When you keep it local, it stays local. So it was very important to us to make sure that we give back to the community and give back to the people in the community, and that was just one piece of the pie to help Santa's Helpers out.
Well, we appreciate it
Yeah.
so much. Can we step back a bit, Catherine, and talk about the success of the passport campaign as well? That was during the first Moonlight Madness weekend. Can you tell people who maybe missed out what that was about, and if they missed it this year, what they can expect next year?
So this year, the passport campaign, the participating businesses were able to go ahead and stamp the passport. It began on the night of Moonlight Madness. It ran the entire week. So people had a lot of time to go ahead and make their visits to the various businesses that could go ahead and fill their passport up. Then they went ahead and put it in the ballot box. And this year we were happy to announce that June Kennedy won the passport competition. So next year it'll be very similar. So make sure that you are on the lookout for those passports when they are released, and go ahead and take advantage of getting the whole week to go ahead and get that passport filled up. Just in case some folks aren't able to get out on Moonlight Madness, we wanted to be able to make sure that everybody had a great opportunity so that they could get the full experience of visiting these local businesses, see what they have to offer, and get a reward in return.
I know that this flyer is something that probably everyone in the St. Stephen area has their hands on, but also you stay very active on social media, St. Stephen Community Spirit. What kind of extra things can people find online by following St. Stephen Community Spirit Facebook page when they're looking for updates around the holidays?
So yes, the Facebook page is updated on a regular basis. So basically our admin goes through and they are always on the lookout to see what stores are posting up, what is upcoming for them, what are they doing to promote Christmas, are they a participant, and then they'll go ahead and they'll share it on the page to give it a boost. So basically it's your one stop to look at what everybody's doing. Maybe you're not following all of the local businesses individually on your own Facebook page. So if you go to the St. Stephen Community Spirit Facebook page, you're going to get it all covered as it happens, so you won't miss out on a single opportunity.
And I imagine it will also have those, those last minute announcements, like what we're doing today with the 20% off.
Yes.
On December 20th, downtown Dollars, or if stores sometimes decide to have a blowout of some sort or give some kind of Christmas item half price, which tends to happen. You can't always plan for that. What are some of the things being in St. Stephen that you both most look forward to? When we have a small town life, we have a different style of Christmas, and it really is so special to, I know, just watching the parade last weekend, when you see faces, it's really special. But to see also such a tight-knit community come out and celebrate together, even when you're having a joyful moment, it can be quite emotional at the same time. But what do you both look forward to at Christmas time locally?
Well, I have to admire the way that our residents, they take such special care and they decorate their houses, their yards with all of the lights. And I mean, we're fortunate enough that we have this beautiful Walk of Lights display downtown, which is wonderful because that is a really good time for families to actually get out of their car and interact and take pictures. And I mean, those are memories that are going to, follow them forever. But one of my favorite things is driving around town and watching how much, how much effort that they put into and creativity to try and make their property look so beautiful for the holidays. And it just kind of gives you that warm feeling inside that, it really shows the kind of generosity that people are putting out there by putting on a display that just, perfect strangers can enjoy.
Oh my gosh. And the Walk of Lights I don't remember ever being this spectacular. Like, it's always beautiful, but there's even a selfie stage, which I highly recommend for anyone at home. I've done it already with Patty Anderson. We took our photo together in this giant frame. And if you take it just so, you see the lighthouse in the background where
Right.
the trees are, and it's better than actually going to get a professional Christmas card if you just take your family down there and do that. But how special to see it the way it is this year. Nelson, what are some of your favorite things about the holidays?
I would have to say, I think the Santa Claus Parade is probably my most favorite. To see the community come together to put this massive parade together and it's so magical with all the lights and the floats, and then you see all the kids lined in the streets, and and when you see their faces, it's just, the magic is just of Christmas is just brought out. Even when you're older, it just brings out that little spark in you that makes you want to just enjoy every moment of it, and enjoy giving back, and being part of the parade is probably my biggest thing I love about Christmas.
Over 40 floats this year?
There were, yes. Yeah, it was big. It was a big parade this year.
Is it a different, so, I mean, I've only ever filmed a parade. I've never been in it, but is it a different experience when you're actually in the parade and you're looking out at everyone on the streets?
I think it is, because when you're looking in, you're basically, you watch the floats go by and you get to see everything. But when you're inside the parade looking at the sides of the streets, and you see the excitement of everybody with every dancing gingerbread man or whatever might be going by at the time, it just brings a whole new feel to it, and brings the community closer.
I was obsessed with Katrina's dance studio. They're part of the parade, because I can't imagine it was a long parade to dance the whole way through. It was pretty impressive. How far have you made it into your own personal Christmas shopping, or will I see you out on December 20th?
You'll see me out.
I always have those last few things to pick up for sure. So we'll both be out on the shopping spree on the 20th for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no question. I really haven't even started yet. So yeah, I'm going to be out there for sure. That's the great thing about living where I live, is that you can actually call store owners and tell them you're in a jam, and they will put a package together for you, and they'll just ask you a few minor questions about who it is that you're buying for, and they'll actually put a package together for you. So I mean, just a note to everybody out there: if there is a small downtown business that you like and you can't find that gift, call them. They'll find it for you. They'll put it together. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Just pay the receipt, and away you go.
And here's my note to people at home too, because it's my husband behind the camera of this show today. So all the store owners know what I want for Christmas. I just tell them.
It's very important to share.
I just tell them, and then when he goes shopping on December 24th, because that's when he does it, they already know, and sometimes it's already wrapped. Finally, I'd love to just hear from some of the participants in Season of Savings St. Stephen, and who some of the sponsors are, just so we can give them our thanks.
We've had 41 sponsors this year in the Season of Savings in St. Stephen. So to name those off, we have 98.1 Charlotte FM, Acadia Broadcasting, A1 Spray Foam, Ames Law, Atlantic Groundworks Inc., Beers Neal PC, Bumper to Bumper St. Stephen, Canadian Tire St. Stephen, Cox Electronics and Home Furnishings, Disher's Homes, Downey Ford Sales, Element 506 Boutique, Game Time Sports Bar, Ganong Chocolatier, Giant Tiger, Gaillardet and Son Limited, Exit Realty Charlotte County, Home Support Services, Jean Coutu, L&D Milltown Market, Lutz Parish Garnish, Marshall's Tirecraft,
Aruco, Mayfield Gardens, McDonald's Restaurants, McInnes Cooper, Municipal District of St. Stephen, Napa St. Stephen, Pizza Delight, Simply for Life, Southern Ice Dogs Hockey Organization, Spree, the St. Croix Printing and Publishing Company Limited, St. Croix Vocational Center, St. Stephen Guardian, St. Stephen Superstore, Subway, the Five Kings Restaurant, the Border Cafe, the Fat Pie Shop, Tim Hortons, Top Shelf Cabinets, and Union Station 14.
Well, thank you, and on behalf of those people and all of you, thank you for putting on such a fabulous Christmas in St. Stephen and Season of Savings.
Thank you.
We really do owe all the thanks to our community themselves for all coming together, and thank you so much for having us today.
My guests today have been Katherine Mills and Nelson Lynds. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Thank you for watching Southwest Magazine.
Southwest Magazine is a news and public affairs production of CHCO Television.